Good morning, it's me, Nancy, today. You know, you drive by things sometimes, you drive by them a million times, and you never see something. And then you do something different, like this intersection right here. And I always go, if I go straight, right at the intersection, I don't look around at the view, right? Because I'm going through an intersection. So I'm looking that way and this way. And anyway, so yesterday, I turned my head, and look what I saw. You see, this is the way I would look straight. But look at that view. I'll zoom in on it for you. Is this not a beautiful view? Don't know if I can go any further up the river. Oh, I can. It's a little hard there. So it's not coming from that side, right? Isn't that amazing? All that time. I've driven by here for 21 years. I don't know how often. I would say probably once a week. For 21 years. That's 50 every year, so that's 5, so every 2 years is 10, so 21 years, it's 11, I can't do math, oh my gosh, it is so horrible, isn't it? Can you believe it? You can do math, right? I mean, you just do it in your head. My goodness, what is wrong with my brain? So, let's say. So I've driven by this way. See, the trouble is I start to do it, and then I forget. I forget what I'm talking about. I gotta go somewhere. Anyway, so let's see if we can figure this out, okay? This is what we're gonna do. I'm turning around across from this amazing place. Just thought I had to look at it again. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? What a view. Now somebody lives there. Anyway, okay, so so how many times have I see, I'm back at this intersection now, which is why I never looked the other direction, I guess. Okay. We're doing a lot of sliding today. Let's see if you're any better over here. Oh, that's so much better. Just stay there. That'll be great. So, what we were talking about, we're going to go back to this. So I've seen that view for 21 years. Every week. So that's 100 times every year. Okay, that was it. 100 times every year times 21 is 2,100 times. I have driven by that view and never saw it. Never looked. Maybe. Now, they've been cutting down cedar trees along there for a while. Every now and then, every so many years, I see somebody cutting down these tall cedars. So it is possible that the view has opened up and that it didn't used to have a view. But still, it did not open up yesterday. It's been that way for a while. It's just amazing how you can see something, drive right by it, and never even notice it. That does not... Of course, the whole view everywhere up there is beautiful. And I'm always ready and anticipating the view from the bridge, or just before the bridge, because it's all the rapids. So that's what I always look at. But yesterday, the fog was hanging down there in that view. Amazing. I see these little islands in rivers, and I mean little islands, like, you know, a lump. Anyway, in the river. And so, this is the second time I've seen a Canada flag stuck in there, claimed for Canada. I have some islands. I'm going to put a flag on the moat. Claimed for Canada. Not the moat, I'm sorry, the island in the moat. Castle Island. Now we only have to put a castle there. Maybe a castle could be as simple as a teepee. I like simple, but I like the view better than, I just don't like to be inside. Even in a car, I don't like to be inside. I always have the windows open. Okay, want to see this view now? This view changes every day. It's an amazing view. But because of these wires, how's our time going? Because of these wires, it really messes up the view. I mean, messes up taking photos. Isn't this amazing? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's zoom in somewhere. So out here all winter for like since last autumn, I used to come out here and you could see these big white trumpeter swans sitting here. Well, if you've seen all the videos, you've seen them. All the videos. Can you imagine seeing all my videos? Something white. Oh, look. See, you never know what you're going to see when you watch. You just get to see it. If you don't watch, you don't get to see it. If you look at the view and say, oh wow, cool view, snap, you didn't get to experience it. You didn't get to see stuff. What happens there at that place where it's a pretty view? What's it like for whatever lives there? What kind of life is it? It's not a view, it's a habitat. These bushes have been out of water, and now it's just rained enough that it's back up, but beaver dams have been letting go this year, so the levels are changing. I tell you, did you see I like the smell of skunks. No, don't get carried away. Isn't it nice how telepathic we are? You know what I'm going to say, and I know a lot of what we say doesn't need to be said. When I say, I know what you're going to say, and you know what I don't even need to say, going to say, because in your mind, you already heard it, you know it. So a lot of our speech is redundant. But it's only redundant because we've already said it all. So it wasn't redundant while we were learning it and hearing it over and over in our culture, that it became a part of our our neural pathways, right? Your neural pathway is going to do what it's going to do. Oops, sorry. Put you in a better spot, maybe. So sometimes when I'm talking, I feel like I should just stop and start the next paragraph, or the next what's it called? Sentence. It's a beautiful day. The clouds have been hanging low today, really low, like fog up around our way. The fog was in the trees, and it was just in the sky. You could just see the layers of clouds, and that was, it's just hanging right there. You can touch it. I used to go to Jamaica a lot. I would go back and forth to Miami. I only had 6 weeks on my visitor's visa, tourist visa, so I had to go back to Miami every 6 weeks. This is when I was a traveling teenager. Anyway, in Miami, the clouds, and in Jamaica, the clouds hung so low. I imagined it had to do with the ocean. Because back home in Georgia, they were never that low. They were way up there. There were clouds, up there. But it was like you could, like in Miami, it was like a kite. Like somebody's holding the string of this cloud. Not really, but they were that close. Ramble, ramble, ramble. It's a little bit cool on my ear. Oh, that's because I broke my abstinence and ate ice cream sandwiches yesterday. I thought, you know what? I just wanted them. Now my ear hurts. Wind in there. There. Not so much wind now. Doesn't fill the whole car. So, today I am on my way to play with my grandchildren. Mommy has to go, and I am babysitter, but only for a little while. It's only a meeting she's got to go to. It's not work. So I thought I would bring them to the house. I like them. I like bringing them. Put Maya in the stroller and push her around while I follow Desmond around while he plays. That fun for Maya, I think. The play structure is a little too close to the nettle patch. We have a nettle patch, and it's good for nettles are good for eating. You know that, right? You cook them, but you take them off the stem. Wear a pair of gloves. Just take the leaves off, or just first you hang them up to dry. What am I saying? No. This window is really dark, and the line was just above where the road is. So I was looking through it, and it was so dark I didn't see the cars there. It was right on the edge of the line. I couldn't see the cars. That could have spelled disaster. disaster. That could have spelled, you see, I didn't need to say disaster, right? There's a paramedic behind me. I should move over, maybe. Go ahead. Came in Ottawa. The firemen are paramedics, I think, or something like that. Anyway, when I had a miscarriage, the firemen came first. I don't think you're supposed to pull over for paramedics. this is generalization, so it's obviously wrong. But around here, all pickup trucks are driven by men and all cars are driven by women. So if you're out for a walk, I never want to wave at all these men in their pickup trucks. They have a different life, you know. They're not. I don't really want to make friends with men. I mean, racist, bigot, whatever I am. I can't have a close relationship with another man. I have a man. So there's not anything to be gained by having a relationship, or, you know, getting to know a man. It just, you know, you guys, some of you'll know that. This generation doesn't know that, though. The next generation after us, I don't know what they're called, the millennials? I have no idea. But what am I? What's the generation I'm in? I'm the war babies, the baby boomers. Only I was born in 55 and the war was over in 45, and that's a lot of time between the end of the war and the big boom and having families. So there should be a lull before there was us. So there should be a 4-year period where there weren't many babies born because all the men were at war. Or whatever. So all that stemmed from telling you about trucks and cars. Because I was walking down the road the other day, and I like it when people wave at me. And so the way to have people wave at you is to wave at them when they go by. Oh my gosh, those beautiful ballads. And I don't have a trailer. I could go home and I could hook up the trailer with the children in the back. And no, I will hook up the trailer. I will get the kids. I will go home, and then I'll have Willem hook up the trailer. He's retired. It's so nice he's always home. I ask him if he will hook up the trailer, and if he cannot, I will. And I will bring it over here, and I will pick up those pallets. But that is going to be a few hours away, and they might be gone. First come, first served. So now I'm in the big booming metropolis. You should have seen it here on Friday. I went to the grocery store on Friday. I don't know why it was Friday that I went to the grocery store, but anyway, I did. And it was so crowded. There were so many people. And people were all buying like 10 items, like the entire 6 or 10 cash registers. Everybody only had a very few items. Amazing, eh? That, and the lady at the cash, I asked her, the cashier, see, I got another word right. I asked the cashier about the amount of people and cottagers, and she said that today she recognizes 1 in about 50 people on a regular Friday when it's just locals, which is like not May to October. Well, it's not busy here in October. It's already slowed down. It's September. That's it. Labor Day. From the time school's out until Labor Day, that's when there's all these cottagers here. This is a light I put on here. I thought, you know what? Sometimes I'm riding at night, and it would be cool to see the wildlife and stuff. You gotta not pull out in front of me, people. So I'm a woman with a car. goodbye. Goodbye.